Thanks, Janine. Really appreciate it. I am here with Executive Vice President of First Betting. We have Mike Rogers. Thanks for being here this morning. How excited are you?
Very excited. Today is the day we've been waiting for. Everything we worked up to is going to be for today. So,
Couldn't have asked for better weather.
oh, yeah, we've had some crazy weather in the past, so this is one of the best that we've maybe had in a while. So I'm excited about that too.
We had talked earlier a few weeks ago about how there has been unprecedented interest in this race specifically. Have you figured out why that is?
No, we haven't really. We've come up with some theories, but nothing with a lot of evidence to back those theories up. But yeah, we have 14 horses today, and it's amazing. We haven't had this big a field in, I think, since 2011. We might have had a 14 horse field, so it's been a long time.
The excitement for this is electric. To have it here for the first time ever, you have gone to extra lengths to make something very special. Tell me about the winner's circle and your plan to connect back to Pimlico.
Yeah, so we wanted to try to keep some of the traditions that we had at Pimlico. So there's two really big traditions at Pimlico. One is the backdrop of the winning connections when they get the trophy is the cupola, and on top of the cupola is a weather vane where a painter paints their winning colors. So we're going to have a live camera on that cupola at Pimlico right now, which is one of the only structures there right now, and the weather vane with the painter, and it'll be on the backdrop of the folks that are getting their winning trophy here. On the big screen, you're going to see the cupola at Pimlico with the painter painting their colors. So we're going to connect the two.
What a special nod that is. And you actually had to sort of recreate the winner's circle here as well.
Yeah, we never had an internal winner's circle. And believe it or not, for the Black Eyed Susan yesterday was our first kind of run through of using that winner's circle. And for the most part, it went okay, but it was good to do a pre-run if I, wouldn't say so.
Yeah, so here's a question. Now that you have the winner's circle, are you going to keep it for future races?
Well, maybe. I guess that's a possibility because I think people like to go to the interior. They know it's a big race if they go to that winner's circle.
We've been seeing the tractors going around doing some track maintenance, and there's actually sort of an art to that as well. You said that they were sealing the outside of the track.
Yeah, so they'll right now actually they're sealed the outside, but there's a gentleman right now. He's not harrowing. He's grading the track. So what he's trying to do is making sure that the cushion is consistent all the way around. So after he's done grading the track, he'll go out there and measure at various spots to make sure that the cushion is exactly, roughly about 3.5 inches to 4 inches of cushion out there for the horses so that it's nice and consistent.
So no divots.
No divots, absolutely no divots, yes.
And just super quick, you said there's a science to even the particles of the dirt that's out there, making sure they're all even.
Yes, we actually take samples of that track, send it to the lab, and we measure the particle sizes because we want to make sure that there's varying particle sizes, because if you have all the same particle sizes, it'll kind of just push away when the horses land on it. So we want something that has a little bit of a cushion to it. So we literally know the percentage of all the different particle sizes that are out there, and we can modify it if we need to.
This Preakness, first one ever here, is shaping up to be personal and very intimate.
Well, it's my last one, and I would say, being part of the Preakness has probably been a highlight of my career, I could say, and the people that I work, it leaves a mark on you, and the people here have left a mark on me, this place has left a mark on me, the Preakness has, and the truth is we're just stewards of this race. This race is bigger than any just one person, and for me to be a part of it in just a brief moment of time, but we're passing the baton off now to the new Maryland Jockey Club, and I know they're committed to the Preakness and its traditions, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they have next in store after we hand off the baton.
Very heartfelt. I can see how much this race has meant to you. Mike Rogers, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome, and we are here all morning long, and then